All right, we have offensive coordinator Coach Rhodey here. Coach, how do you think the season is going? How's your offensive unit progressed over the 8 weeks so far?
I think we've done a really, really good job over the 8 weeks. I'm excited that we're sitting at with 4 wins right now. I'd love to have more. I think we're in a couple of games where we definitely could have had some more wins. But we just didn't make the plays when we needed to. But I've been really, really happy with where the offense has grown. Just fundamentally, we're a much, much better team than we were a couple weeks ago. We still have a long, long way to go before we're at a point where we're being really, really effective and efficient with our offense. But in terms of how we're growing, it's been unbelievable. And some of the young guys have really kind of started to step up into roles where they're contributing a lot more. And so that's been great to see. And I'm fired up about what's been happening and what's going to happen in the next 3 weeks and what we got coming over the offseason as well.
Yeah, there's a couple of key positions to your offense that have kind of told the tale for your offense, and one is your rushing game has been really, really great this season. You guys are third in the conference in rushing. How has that helped you guys with your whole offensive scheme?
Yeah, I think just running option, it's not an easy offense to defend, and so I think that schematically gives us some advantages and allows some of our players to be able to make some plays in space. And so running the ball is we're trying to play a little bit of a ball control offense this year because I think that is helping us win some games and stay in games, and it's just the running game is a huge piece of that. And so our offensive line has been developing a ton and growing a lot and getting better. And we're just continuing to learn how to be a more aggressive offense, and so it's been a great thing. And but again, we got a long way to go, and we got a lot of getting better to not just be third. We want to be first, and we want to be one of the best offenses in the nation. Yeah.
So the other big piece to your offense is the quarterback position, and that has been a little bit of not a struggle, but just kind of things have been going crazy. So give us a little inside scoop on how you handle going from quarterback to quarterback.
Yeah, so Seth and Tyler did they battled like crazy in spring ball and throughout camp, and Seth ended up winning the job and was playing really, really well, and had some unfortunate things happen. Took a hit to the head or a couple of times, and has obviously been out. And then Tyler stepped in the St. X game and just played incredibly well, and kind of the supporting cast around him really stepped up and made some big plays as well. And so it's been great to have both guys that have been able to play so well for us. You kind of go back and forth. They are very different quarterbacks, and so we kind of have to shift the game plan around a little bit and put some things in that kind of focus on what Tyler's strengths and skills are rather than what Seth has been able to do. And so it's just kind of we got to keep being a very liquid offense and keep things moving and keep changing things in order to make sure that Tyler and the rest of the guys that are playing for us have the ability to be as successful as possible.
So with all this being said, you're going into Marion this week. They're a top 10 team. What's your game plan? What's the report going into this game?
Yeah, so they're a really, really, really good defense. Very aggressive. They're going to come after us. They tackle well. They fly to the ball. They're very smart, very disciplined. So this is going to be a really tough game, and we have to come out and absolutely execute at a really, really high level to be effective against a defense that is this good. So I have a ton of respect for them and what they do and how they play and how those guys coach their guys. But I think running option and running some of the things that we do is schematically going to be tough for them, and is going to we're going to create some space and create some opportunities for players to make plays both in the box and outside the box. And I think if our guys can make the plays when their number gets called, I think we're going to be able to stay in the game and control the ball and do some really good things and walk away with a win this weekend.
All right, offensive coordinator Coach Rhodey. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.